started on a Monday, grey sky, bus late, yeah. Coffee in my hand, St. Roads interstate. Scrolling through my phone, saw your name on the screen. Little knot in my chest, you were switching up routine. Messages short, seen, then you ghost. I was trying to play it cool, but I felt it the most. Heart talking louder than the traffic at the stop. Already felt the week crack before the first drop. Monday you were distant, eyes on your lap, talking about work, but I knew it was crap. We were on the sofa, telly playing in the back. You were scrolling on your phone, leaning way off track. I said, is there something that you wanna say? You just shrugged, I'm tired, it's been a long day. But the room felt colder than the rain on the glass. Like we both knew the truth, but we didn't wanna ask. Tuesday came round, I was back on the grind. You were out late night, didn't drop me a line. I was watching every tick on the clock slow burn. Dinner on the stove, you said you'd soon return, but the key never turned in the lock that night. I was sitting with my thoughts on the kitchen light. South London roads humming low outside, and my pride trying to hold, but my chest felt tight. By midweek, I was talking to the mirror like a friend. Ask her, how many chances do you really give again? I could feel my heart slipping through my own hands, like sand in an hourglass, running out fast. Red flags warning me, course I just blinked, trying to turn my doubts into jokes with a drink. But deep down I knew what was coming up. Every day a new crack in this paper cup. By Monday, we had given up. By Monday, we had enough. And if you're asking me back, it's your bad luck. Wednesday, you came over after having a smoke. Different smell on your jacket, I choke. You laughed too loud at nothing, eyes too wide. I could see every lie sitting right by your side. I said, where you been? You said, just with the lads, but you couldn't hold my gaze, and it drove me mad. Told me you're paranoid, you should trust me more. With your trainers tied loose from the night before. Thursday we fought till the sun went down. Words like knife cut deep, we both went round. You called me clingy, said I'm doing too much. I said you changed the minute you got that bad rush. My voice broke quiet in the space between shouts, like thunder in a storm that had just died out. You slammed that door, it echoed down the block, and I sat on the carpet hearing every clock top. Thursday I was packing up my things in a hurry. Every old photo, ticket stub and every worry. Tried to tell myself, girl, you deserve much more, but my hand still shook when I reached that drawer where I kept your notes, all the sweet soft lines, faded pen ink and the sweetest lies. I dropped them in the bin, heard the paper crush. That sound louder than your love ever was. By Thursday, we had closed the door. By Thursday, we had closed the door. And if you're asking, Friday night out and I'm still seeing red. My girls round the table trying to clear my head. They said he's nothing but a lesson, you'll be fine in time. But my heart sat heavy with a bottle of wine. Still check my phone in the bathroom stall, hoping you'd say sorry, hoping you would call. But all I saw was silence and a blank screen glow, and the bass from the club thumped a steady let go. Saturday morning, calm after the fight. Sun came creeping through the blind, soft light. You texted we should talk, said to meet in the park under that same oak tree where we kissed in the dark. I walked slow past the blocks, high rises and shops. Kids playing by the swings, buses, corner stops. Heart in my throat, chainers drag on the ground. Every step like a drum in a funeral sound. You showed up late, hood up, eyes on the floor, hands in your pockets like you'd seen this before. You said we've been drifting, it don't feel the same. Voice so quiet I could barely hear my name. You talk about pressure, all the stress on your mind. Said you couldn't love me and still try to find a version of yourself you had long outgrown. So you left me there standing in the park alone. A year torn down, and the minute that you spoke I didn't chase, I just stood with my heart that you broke. I knew in that moment that I wouldn't go back. Our backstory ended with the one-way track. By Sunday, we had broken up. By Sunday, we didn't bother making up. If you're asking, it's your bad luck. Sunday morning kettle on, same old sound. By myself in the kitchen, I felt let down. Your mug on the shelf, but your touch long gone. Just me and the ticking of the clock going on. Mom called asking why my voice so small. I said it's just the weather, that's all. But the truth sat sharp like a cut in my palm. Every memory a bruise that I covered with charm. Took a little walk down the lanes through the grass. Saw our names carved on the bench at the pass I cut. You